Howdy, friend. Sam Houston here, hoping you're living in high cotton. And if you're lucky enough to be in Texas, I know you're most of the way there. Now enjoy your daily dose of Texas history and Texas pride.
Howdy, friend. Welcome back to the Feed Bandit podcast and your Texas history roundup for March 29th. In 1813, the Battle of Rosilla took place between the Republican Army of the North, led by Jose Bernardo Gutierrez de Lara, and Samuel Kemper of the Gutierrez-McGee expedition, and Spanish royalists under Texas Governor Manuel Maria de Salcedo and Nuevo Leon Governor Simon de Herrera. About 800 Republicans defeated a royalist force of about 1,200. The battle resulted in the capture of San Antonio by the Republicans 3 days later on April 1st. In 1836, General Sam Houston ordered Mosley Baker to cross the Brazos River and stay there with his men to delay any Mexican army advance, and ordered Wiley Martin to move his company south to guard the Fort Bend crossing. Both men were instructed to destroy any ferry boats the enemy might use. These fighting assignments placated both officers, who had been much opposed to Houston's failure to engage the enemy. Baker burned San Felipe, supposedly on the orders of Houston, which resulted in a long-standing feud between them. Houston ordered the main body of his army to proceed north along the west bank of the Brazos, toward Groch's Landing. He wrote Secretary of War Thomas J. Rusk about these directives and expressed frustration over the government. Quote, "Your removal to Harrisburg has done more to increase the panic in the country than anything else that has occurred in Texas, except for the fall of the Alamo." End quote. In 1899, future Texas Governor James V. Allred was born in Bowie. He won 2 races for governor, 1935 and 1937, the second in a landslide. He was appointed to the federal bench by President Harry S. Truman in 1949 and served until his death in 1959. Also in 1899, following the lead of Pennsylvania, the state, Texas passed its first regulation for oil and gas wells. It provided for the protection of groundwater, conservation of natural gas, and abandonment of wells. And in 1955, Earl Campbell, the Tyler Rose, was born in Tyler. In 1973, his John Tyler High School Class 4A team was undefeated in winning the state title his senior year. At UT Austin, Campbell averaged 1,110 yards per season for 4 years, and he capped a brilliant career in 1977 by leading the nation in rushing, 1,744 yards, and 19 touchdowns, and winning the Heisman Trophy. The Houston Oilers made him the first draft pick in 1978, where they became known as the Houston Oilers. Campbell led the NFL in rushing in his first 3 seasons, and he had 9,000 yards, a little over 9,000 yards, for his 8-year career with the Houston Oilers and New Orleans Saints. Campbell is a member of the Pro Football Hall of Fame. And that, my friend, was your Texas History Roundup for March 29th. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll catch you back here tomorrow on the next one. You take care.
Well, there you have it. If you like our podcast, check us out at feedbandit.com. There you'll find awesome Texas First outdoors gear and apparel. Your purchase helps support the Bandits and keeps this podcast on the air, fighting for you and for Texas. Remember, preserve the tradition, protect the legacy. Until next time.